Okay, this is for Math Studies C, section 11.2, percentiles. A percentile is generally defined as the number lower than the given number divided by the total. So in a 5-number summary sense, the minimum, which we all know is the lowest number, is also thought of the 0 percentile because there are 0 numbers lower than the minimum. So the lower quartile is, let's do the maximum first. The maximum is thought of as the highest number, and that would be technically the 100th percentile, or the 99th percentile if you want to get technical, because 99% of the numbers are lower than the maximum. The median we've already defined as the middle number, and so the middle number would be the 50th percentile because 50% of the values are lower than the median. Half the numbers are lower than it, and also half the numbers are higher than it. So we will define the lower quartile to be the median of the lower half of the data. Generally we abbreviate lower quartile with Q1. And that would be like the 25th percentile because a quarter, hence the name quartile, or 25% of the data are lower than that. And the upper quartile would mirror that. It is the middle or the median of the upper half. Abbreviated Q3, and that would represent 75% or the 75th percentile. Now a lot of students I see say Q1 and Q2 for the lower and the upper quartile, but these are Q1 and Q3 because technically the median is the middle or Q2. So it's kind of like Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. If we're breaking up into quarters, this is the second quarter, this is the third quarter. Okay, so we have example. A class of 32 students took a 60-point math test. Their scores are given below. These numbers are in order, starting from 12 and then going up and then still going up to 60. Calculate each percentile. So the 50th percentile is also known as the median. So if we want the median, we got to find the middle number. Since these are already stacked, I know that the middle number would be between 46 and 47, which is 46.5. And again, if that middle number isn't super obvious, you can find the mean. 46 plus 47 divided by 2 would still be 46.5. The 25th percentile is the same as the lower quartile. So, since these are already in order, I can cross off these here. And so my middle would be here. Oops, I even lost it. I think it was here. I'll do it with the pen though. So we had matched up these and matched up these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right here. So the upper quartile is going to be between the 43 and the 44. The lower quartile is between the 43 and the 44 because it's the lower half of the data. The upper quartile is going to be between the 51 and the 52 because it's the upper half of the data. So that is 43.5 for the lower quartile and 51.5 for the upper quartile or Q3 or the 75th percentile. Example B says, suppose your score was the 41, what percent did you get on the test? And this is just a basic percent question. If I got 41 points on a 60-point test, 41 out of 60 is a 0.683 repeating, which is 68.3%. Now that question differs from what percentile are you? Percentile, again, is the number of people who scored lower than you compared to how many people took the test. So if I scored the 41, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people scored lower than I did out of the 32 people in the class is 0.1875, or about 19%. So that means that compared to the points in the test, I got 68%, but compared to the rest of the students in the class, I only scored better than 19% of the students. The next one says you're the 55. Same questions, what percent did you get? What percentile are you? So the 55 is here, and I know that there's 32 students, 31, 30, so I scored better than 29 students. So I scored a 92% on the test. That's what percent I got on the test. I scored better than 91% of the students in the class, so I'm in the 91st percentile. So I hope that's clear to you. Good luck with the exercises.